Halloween is almost here. Have you ever thought Connecticut could be haunted? There's a ghost hunting team called Ghosts of New England Research Society, also known as G.O.N.E.R.S. And today, joining us are psychic medium Karen Hollis and lead investigator of the G.O.N.E.R.S team, Brian Flanagan, here to tell us what they found in our state. Thanks so much for joining us. This really is fascinating. And I hear that there are 4 different kinds of hauntings. Begin telling me about them. Historical is the first one, correct?
Yes. There are hauntings where there's historical saturation hauntings, which means that we have historic properties, many lovely historic properties here in Connecticut. And with regard to the historical saturation hauntings, this is where I call it whispers in the wood, where there's years and hundreds of years actually, that are kind of baked into the homes here.
So when you hear haunting, you immediately sort of get this spooky connotation, but from what I'm hearing from historical is that it could be nice. It could be someone who loved the house, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, people were very attached to what they had because they didn't have all that much in the 1800s for many of these homes.
But the next one is traumatic devastation, so that's a little bit more of the spooky connotation.
A little bit, yeah. And what happens with that is that usually there is some type of a traumatic event that happens. So perhaps there was a fire, people died, or somebody was killed, or perhaps they just died in a very tragic way. And so they're attached to the property. It's almost like a loop that plays, Maybe not even an intelligent haunting, but that energy of trauma gets caught in that particular time and space.
What's the attraction haunting?
Well, the attraction haunting portion of all of this is that you know, people are people dead or alive, and sometimes they get attached to their things, Or we've found that many restaurants in Connecticut are haunted, and we have a theory that it may be the alcohol that's drawing them. So that's the attraction.
Okay, so saturation is the last one?
And with regard to saturation, that would be, an example of that would be like the Elks Club in Hartford. We did a wonderful investigation there, and you know, people were part of an organization, and it's just saturated with all of the history and mystery surrounding all of those great organizations of that particular generation.
Okay, so Brian, tell me a little bit about G.O.N.E.R.S and what kind of work you do here in Connecticut.
So G.O.N.E.R.S is it's a volunteer group. It's based on, we like to collect evidence. So I'm a police officer on the side, so much of what I've done in my career is all evidence-based. And so what we try to do, you know, if we get called to a certain area, what we try to do is get evidence-based things, visual, audio. Some people hear things knocking on walls, footsteps, and we try to capture these things either on video or temperature change. So we try to get like evidence-based things, and we make a totality. We don't look at any one thing. It's a totality of all the things.
So you're a police officer. You're also a medium.
Correct.
What do you say to skeptics? I'm sure there are people out there who say, you know, what you do is hooey.
For me personally, I don't try to change a person's belief system or their dogma. You know, it is what it is, and I just continue to do what we do.
How did you get into it? How did you become a believer?
You know, that's a long story.
Okay,
honestly, it started with a house fire 20 years ago with a little boy who crossed over, and probably like 5 years ago, I was involved in a domestic where I had a handgun pulled on me, and then all of this stuff, my interest peaked with a lot of the metaphysical things. Things started happening to me, so I got drawn more into Karen with her mediumship, and it's just a perfect fit because I'm a police officer, and you know, everything we do is based on what we see and what we hear and the evidence we collect, so it's almost like the perfect fit.
Yeah, you must be busy at Halloween. Tell everyone the website they can go to if they want to know more information.
That is ghostofnewengland.org. If they want more information on our team, or if they feel that they're haunted, they can certainly go there and read the frequently asked questions about all of that. And that's where they need to go.
All right, well, it's certainly fascinating. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.